What's going on YouTube? Yo, today we're reacting to what's your honest thoughts on Music Pulse, man? Drink or Tell the Truth by the boy Nota. I mean, Drink or Tell the Truth with Nota by the season, man. So let's check it out.
So this is how we play the game. The team has prepared questions that I haven't seen and you as the guest haven't seen. We get to ask each other these questions, and if you refuse to answer, there is a beautifully made concoction with amansi, vinegars, olive oil. Where's concoction?
You choose to drink, you need to keep it in your mouth 10 seconds only.
Are we ready? I think this is the first time meeting you, like sitting, because I've met you several times at events, but like we haven't engaged.
Oh yes, yeah, we've never got to chat.
We've never.
Yeah, the last time I got to, it was at that chateau in Sandhurst.
Yes.
There was some, your previous employer.
We're not going to get there.
Yeah, no, just saying.
You know what? Lovely to see you. So, are you ready? Do you want to go first or should I go first?
Yeah, you go first, please. I want to learn how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, why do I get the LOL? You get the...
Do you want the XOXO?
I mean, I get the hugs and kisses, right?
Well, oh, okay.
No, it's all good, it's all good. You can keep that one.
Okay. First question. In your opinion, who in the music industry is overrated?
Who is overrated? Who is overrated? Wow, there's so many. But who's the most overrated, I guess?
What?
The most overrated? I won't lie, man. I won't lie. Like, you know, it's gonna hurt me to actually have to say this because...
Yeah, I hope it's not the guy I'm thinking about.
You know, I wish I didn't have to. But...
Yeah.
Derma Pure Clinical Triple Action, a unique combination of 2% salicylic acid and thiamidol.
One guy, Mr. Vroom Vroom Vroom, Gonganje. Yeah.
You're one sentence away from launching your website with Base 44. Since the beginning of the internet, there's never been such a
Mr. Gonganje.
Black coffee.
There's so many other
More overrated that I could think of, but I thought to myself, you know...
Why black coffee?
You know, like he made an album for
Beyond... No. He's serious, he's not joking, yo. I think he's joking, bro. Yo, black coffee... Oh, bro, honestly, I don't know if I can say black coffee is overrated or underrated because I'm not tapped into black coffee like that. Like, I see people always praise him like as this guru when it comes to like the DJing scene. I know this one mix that he did that ding 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 when he was that do do do. That one mix for me, whatever effect he did, there was like dope as hell. But that's as far as I know about black coffee, bro. Like, other than the fact that he's getting half of his stuff taken and all that, bro, that's pretty much all I know about black coffee. For me, I've never really... That's not the type of music I listen to, so I don't really know too much about that. So Nota pretty much knows what's happening in that scene. So if he was to say black coffee is overrated, I think he has some good reasons, bro.
For Drake, right?
Yes.
He made an album for Drake that was a house album. And that was Drake's worst album. It was like the beginning of Drake's decline. Like Drake started falling off after that, honestly, never mind. Right? Because honestly, after that, his music was like, never mind. You know what I mean? But his first #1 song on the Billboard chart came from DJ Maphorisa, which is One Dance. Right. You know what I mean? So if you look at how highly rated Black Coffee is in comparison to DJ Maphorisa, who actually made One Dance and didn't make Last Dance. You know what I mean?
Yo, this nigga, no time. And this guy's on coffee's ass, bro. Who didn't make Last Dance?
I think that is a fair reason to think he's the most overrated. And also, like, when he was asked, you know, who's the most promising DJ, he said his son. And I feel like, you know, that nepotism can only be allowed between you and your sister. No one else. We didn't even let your brother come on. We're like, no. Yeah, Lasizwe, Kanye, Yes, dank. Yeah.
I explained it. Valid.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Valid,
and some
though.
friendly fire so that they can forgive us.
Yeah, it's your turn to take.
Okay. Feel like I'm nomsanene. Izamazami zokuseta man.
You're revealing your age.
Yeah, no. I am. Woo! Damn, I hope you don't say this one. What's the one collab you regret but had to smile through for the camera?
Oh, YouTube collab.
Any collab. Could be even like a brand, fashion, I don't know. Any collab.
I think a YouTube collab. Just let me check.
Or even for the bag, you know, some of those collabs.
Not YouTube. Where? Which collab?
Any collaboration you've done. Even a collab post. You weren't part of that whole Russian what? Okay, no. That would have been an easy one, you know, I was just thinking, okay. I'm not accusing, I'm just...
I think any collab was affiliating myself with political parties.
Woo,
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
At some point in time?
I know. I felt.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. You should have
Sold your soul.
read the tea leaves.
Oh wow! wow! Hectic. Yeah, no, but I regret that. Like
you
I
don't
regret it.
F with any party anymore. I'm just asking.
Nota.
I'm censoring myself.
Yeah. Hey.
I understand.
Rank the following musicians from best to worst.
Wow. It's all about music, eh?
Between Shimza,
Uh-huh.
my favorite.
As a musician.
Yes.
Okay.
Ha.
That was easy. That was easy.
So
yeah.
rank who? Rank the following musicians from the best to the worst. Shimza, Noviolis, Pori. Tell us why. Yeah. I think the way he's gonna say Pori, your best Shimza.
That was easy.
That's
Yeah.
yes. I'm gonna go Pori your best Shimza.
That was easy, yeah.
Casper on your best.
Yes.
And DJ Maporisa.
Come on,
And-
that's easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, and tell us who's
From
your
best
best
to worst.
and your least
Mapolisa
favorite.
obviously is the best,
Facts.
right? Even though he didn't want Casper Nyovest to be on Good, you know, I still had to make it happen because I'm better than him. And I wasn't on the list, unfortunately. Shimza, worst.
Why?
I mean, like, he's not really good at making music. South Africans have got the best taste in music.
No,
You know how
no,
you
no.
know we've got the best taste in music?
What?
We've got the best dancers in the world, right?
Valid.
So if your music makes
No.
white people in Europe dance, but not South Africans in South Africa dance, it means that, you know, it's for bad dancers.
but
You understand? He makes music for bad dancers.
no. Shimza makes really good music.
For bad dancers. I'm a bad dancer, I should know. You know what I mean? He makes music for people that dance like me.
So you and I dance the same?
Yo, this nigga knows
The model
something.
C schools.
Yeah.
It's not us, and Zang.
He makes good music.
Yeah,
Shimza really
for-
makes.
yeah, people that can dance.
Shimza really makes good music.
But it doesn't go bizos.
Casper?
Makes like decent music.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He's a good dancer. You know what I mean? So he makes music that he can dance to and dance well to. So it saves him for whatever he might lack in terms of the talent. That's the gap between him and Maporis.
No, it's not that. Nah, bro. I don't think. Bro, Casper's talented, bro. Like, bro, and Casper's not even my favorite rapper, but that nigga has some dope ass songs, bro. Like, man, niggas love hating on Casper, bro. Y'all niggas just love hating on Casper, and that nigga has some dope ass songs, bro.
But yeah,
He's not the best rapper if you're being for real. Like, even if you listen to his older albums, like Wotulufa and like one of my favorite Casper songs is Tibiri. You know what I'm saying? Even that song when I listen to it, even though I'm not like Tswana and I can't really catch maybe some if there are Tswana bars there. Like when I listen to like say, babe, I listen to it for the energy, like the energy in the song when it goes, yeah, you see, like that part is just the energy of the song. He's not really like a bar guy, bro. Like he doesn't have like I don't think there's a bar where I can think about where it made me like a Casper bar where I was like yo, like that type of bar, you know what I'm saying? So he's not like a rapper, but to say he's decent, dog, I think nah, bro. Casper is a musician-wise, he's still a great musician, bro.
But yeah, but he's a super talented, performer. Like Casper, very energetic guy for his size,
Yo.
For his size.
Shots fired.
No.
Guys, there's guys that are Casper's size, but they don't dance like him on stage.
It's my turn to ask. No, it's your turn to ask a question.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. But yeah, that's my ranking. So Maphorisa is the best, Shimza's the worst, and Casper is the piggy in the middle. Which influencer or celebrity copies your content aesthetics, but you've kept quiet about it? Tell us your drink. Who copies you? Damn.
I won't lie, bro. La Caesar has a great fucking production team, bro. His background is tough as hell, bro.
I could think of a couple.
Tell me.
No. Let me let you do the honors.
Hey, bro. Hey, YouTube and ads, bro. Hey, no, bro. Hey, YouTube is becoming unwatchable these days, dog. Hey.
Sure. I think I would even say like a lot, or like all of them. Like I was one of the first people to start the beard with the wig trend. Remember when I used to wear wigs?
When was this?
Girl, that was like 2020, 2021. Like I was like within like the lace front. I was one of the first.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I do remember that.
I was like one of the first guys in SA.
You know why? I was so disappointed when this guy started wearing. I was like, yo, dog. If we could tag team, my boy, we could finish these baddies. We could finish them. I got freckles. They like freckles. You know what I mean? You're good-looking guys. Like,
you remind me of my brother.
Really? Yeah. We both lost that. You know what I mean?
So,
but yeah, who's copying?
So I wanna start with where I was going. I was the first guy in SA, first guy, and I stand 10 toes on it to wear an HD lace front. There's a big difference between a closure and an HD lace front.
That's true.
Okay, let's check that out. What the hell is an HD lace front, bro? So that we know what you're talking about. HD lace front. I want to see what's an HD lace front. Okay, a wig basically. A wig, right? Okay, a wig. I mean, bro, I guess what he's telling us is that he was the first nigga to be gay. Is that what he's telling us, bro? So an HD lace front and what?
Front.
Okay.
There's a big difference between a closure and an HD lace front.
Okay, so then there's a closure. Let's check. Oh, this is a closure. Okay, so this is the closure. So what's the lace front then? So that's the closure. Hey man, it's the same for. Hey, bro, honestly, I can't see the difference. Yo, there's definitely female stuff because I can't see the difference, bro. But all I'm getting here is that he's telling us that he's the first nigga who was gay, bro.
That's true.
And now, after that, when I started doing that, a lot of people started wearing wigs with beards. It was a normal thing. Your Mukelings, Coachella Randy, Kamu, yo.
You're the reason why they could stand on the couches in the club. Yeah, because they saw you doing that, you know what I mean? And they'd be like, yo, we can also do that. It's like, nah, that's Kanye's brother. Like, you relax. Y'all ain't. But now it's like, open season, I guess.
And it's okay.
Okay. Who else?
Yeah.
Who else?
I've named them.
No, like content creators.
I did.
Really?
Yeah.
the things that none of the people you've named are like even near like your level or something like that.
Even worse, let me put it like this.
Okay.
When I started wearing wigs, etc., even Somizi started wearing wigs after. He was the first person to wear wigs in South Africa, but he wasn't wearing lace fronts. And he stopped wearing lace. He used to dye his hair. And there was a phase where then he started wearing wigs again.
Yes. I guess you were like introducing him to the youth he missed. You know what I mean? He was still busy. You know what I mean? And he's like, no, let me get the juice back. You understand? Okay, cool.
That was
Yeah.
But yeah, I
That's
influenced.
satisfactory. Hold on, the water's safe, right? I can drink it at any point.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I definitely influenced the culture, the movement. You know,
Now stand on it.
if you had to trade careers with someone in the entertainment industry in South Africa, who would you never pick?
So easy. I'd never pick so easy.
Why?
I just feel like it takes trauma to be in that state.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So like, I empathize with people who've been through whatever trauma it takes to be in that state. So like, I would
What
not,
state is that?
like just, you know, like that state of, you know, I don't know, just, you know.
Say it, dog. Say it. He doesn't want to say it. Say it, bro. Say it. Man.
I wouldn't want to be that. No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'd rather. I'm glad that I wasn't a child star. You know what I mean?
Why do you
I
say
had
that?
every opportunity to be. You know what I mean?
How?
I had my first TV show offer when I was 8 years old. You know,
How do you remember this?
because I was 8 years old, I could speak. You know what I mean? I did my first TV show. I did was with Dr. Love.
And you were
In 1999 on SABC.
which SABC?
The SABC in Henley Studios. I did 3 episodes that never aired because my mother said, no, my child's not going to be a star. I don't want to. No, seriously. Because to be a child star, you have to go through so many traumas. And
Facts.
for him, he comes from a family of
Stars.
thespians.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, were they really stars in South Africa because they were locked here? They were locked here, you understand? So they couldn't really be stars. They could be people that were known and famous, right? So unfortunately, back then, black people that were in that position couldn't protect their kids. You know what I mean? From the predatory nature of the industry as a whole. You understand? And I feel like kids that get exposed to predatory beings from a very young age end up either emulating the predatory behavior or, you know, fighting against it. And I haven't seen him fight against it. You know, so that's
So
my,
he's saying he's a predator, though. But now he's speaking facts. So that's
is
facts.
that someone who's been elevated into a position of prominence from such a young age should be using their position to help others and enlighten others. You know what I mean? To have such a long career, I mean, to choreograph dancing for the 2010 World Cup and all of these things, like accolade after accolade after accolade.
Have you guys sat down and like had a chat? Cause
No, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to. We've had chats before, but that was prior to me understanding and being open to investigating the true nature and character. You know, and you know when you see people everywhere, like the last thing I did was go to Last Dance. Like I flew to Richards Bay, and then met my parents and my family. It was the last dance of 2019. I was about to retire from a life of traveling on the road and doing gigs and stuff like that. 2020 was going to be a new decade, new lease on life. I was going to get married the next year, etc., you know. And he was like the MC at the Last Dance thing, and I came there with my nephew and everything else. I was so excited, took pictures. But then, like, after the pandemic, and then I started reassessing how the industry has been set up over the past couple of years. I was like, you know, there's...
Hey man, side note, bro. Is there a dark bone with freckles? Like, is Konomuntu who's dark skinned with freckles, bro? Because anti freckles is only a light skinned thingy, bro. I've never seen a dark skinned person with freckles, bro. Now that I think about it, bro. Dark skinned person with... What the fuck? Oh yeah, freckles. Oh yeah. But those are not freckles, man. Man, these are fake freckles, bro. I don't think you can be dark skinned and have freckles, bro. I have never ever seen in my life someone who's dark skinned and has freckles, bro.
People who've had positions of power and influence that could have used them more empathetically. I just felt like, you know, such a big missed opportunity with so many other chances to course correct, you know, means that there is some sort of malevolence behind it. It's not just someone that is playing the character that they've been forced to be because of circumstances.
Phew.
Yeah. I was long. It was like, yeah, I do a character assessment on people. Like, you know what I mean?
You're very
like,
observant.
I assess their character, and like, I mean, even for yourself, you know that in the spotlight, you then realize that, oh damn it, I now have a spotlight. I now can influence people, and I can influence them into
Good or
bad
things.
or good
Facts.
things, and I can abuse my power and my influence. You know what I mean? And that's something that I've never seen you do. You know what I mean? You are more than willing to take an L if you feel like you have to be uncharacteristic to fight back, and then that's commendable. You know.
Oh, you want a hug?
It's an L because it's La Season. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, whoopsie. Sorry.
Okay.
What is
that-
it?
Oh, not that was. Oh.
Right.
Okay. Next question.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
it who? Is it me?
It's me now. Just so that the people at home know that we're not lying. It is LOL on this side.
Okay.
Wow.
Listen up. Do you have a Hollywood Bets account?
No, I don't gamble, bro. Why? Cause hey, Joey, man, I don't have money. You might Hollywood Bets. If you touch money, oh, because I'm another.
Today we're out here at Ultra SA, baby. I'm out here with MXD, and guys, let me tell you something.
I want to ask you about this. You understand what I'm saying? Because, I mean, like, she's lost a lot of weight, actually. She has lost, like, quite a bit of weight, like, of late.
Who?
You know what I mean? And I don't know, have you been stressing her?
Who?
Okay, let me ask the question. In Spreading Humors, you said that
Oh,
Sima was weighing the show down. Give us more context to a drink. Like, that's good, because that's why I want the context. Because she has lost a lot of weight, and I thought you'd be like, yo, but no, shout out to Sima, you know, she's lost a little bit of weight, you know what I mean? She's ghosting the calories, you know?
She's weighing the show
No.
down. This nigga,
Something like that, you know?
Bro, this nigga.
And now you got that.
Let me explain.
This
Yeah.
nigga knows it though.
So I said I was. Sima was not weighing.
Yeah.
Sima was holding the show back. The show didn't get views. And I said, and let me put it the way I said it. Exactly.
No, I remember
I
you said
said, the show's views were dropping. But now since Sima's gone, the show is going to go back up because of me. So I just like, and to be honest, I was being petty. I was being like, you know, trying to be spicy, you know, trying to get the mood up. But it was a bad joke. It landed badly. No,
Why
it really.
did she did not like it?
No. I'm just saying because people
But have you
misinterpret
spoken
it.
to her? Are you good with it?
I am good with her.
Oh, okay,
we follow
cool.
each
Yeah,
other,
I
have a
thought-
number.
yeah.
But yeah, it was misinterpreted badly. Like I think sometimes my jokes come off and they're like, "Oh, why would you say that?"
I mean, because high key, bro, this is not. It's like Lasizo is gay, so technically he acts like a female. So females are not really good with jokes, bro. So I can understand how that joke would not land, bro. Cause like nigga, females are just bad at making jokes, bro. Like it's. I don't know what it is, but girls are horrible at making jokes, bro. Like, you really just be, you know that meme where people just do this? Like, that's literally what you do when a girl tells a joke, bro. You just literally, like, just have to hit one of those, bro, because you're just bad at telling jokes. So the season falls in that same category, because, nigga, like, nigga, you just, bro, it was just a bad joke, though. It wasn't even factual, though.
But yeah,
We're just scared to take a seat though.
No, it wasn't.
Why?
Because it's like it's YouTube. This is
Isn't
something
there like
I
some
do.
bro code of like?
No, but it's like guys.
I mean, it could have been a nobody that took a seat. You know what I mean? Not someone who's got over 1 million subscribers on their own YouTube channel. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean?
I hear you.
I'm just saying.
I hear you.
It's like bowing down to Mac G in a way. I get what Nota is saying, bro. Ish, I'm fucking cutting my nose, man. It's like bowing down to Mac G in a sense. But I don't know, man. I already made a video on this thing talking about the season P1 thing, so I'll check that out, bro.
You know what I mean? It's kind of unfair, like to compare views with her. I
know, but it's like look at my episode of Spreading Humans.
I know.
And then the previous episodes.
I know, but you're the GOAT. Come on.
In your opinion,
yes.
do you think that Sfiso takes certain topics personally? If so, elaborate.
Oh, he takes everything personally. I have to fight every single episode because he wants things to be edited out. And I'm like, yo, bro, I give you all the license to make me look as bad as you want. Like, yo, please, just make me look bad. You know what I mean? Don't ask my editors to make you look good. You know what I mean? That's overtime. You're not paying them for that. You know what I mean?
Wait, your editors, what do you mean?
I mean the editors of the team.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, there is an M in team.
Yes.
Just not an I. You know what I mean? So my editors.
Okay.
You know, you know what I mean? So they're all our editors, you know. Don't have to be editing things out, like, you know, things like, I think that the show makes a lot of people angry and emotional, right? So they need to be able to see us making fun of each other and ourselves and laughing at ourselves, you know what I mean? So that they feel like we're not picking on them, you know what I mean? It's just banter. So they need to see the banter amongst us. But so, you know, I take nothing personally. I had to learn that, you know, some people take things more personally than I do. I don't know whether it's like, I don't have Asperger's. I'm not autistic. You know what I mean? I'm a very empathetic person, I think, for other people and all that stuff. I'm considerate, you know, well-mannered, well-meaning maybe, let me say it like that, because sometimes I can be mean. You know, it does get difficult sometimes where you have to like tiptoe around people because you feel like they might be overly sensitive, you know, and so I mean that's the difficult part. But I mean, you know, I've known Sfiso for quite a long time. You know, the first time I met Sfiso, I felt like he was breaking into my house. So we've come a long way. I mean, look at him. If you had to open your door and you saw Sfiso, would you be like, take everything?
That's fine. The money's there in the corner.
Just leave me alone. Yeah. Bonus question. Oh, damn. Oh, fuck. I thought I got away with it. Damn.
I get a bonus question.
Yes.
Okay, where from where?
No, you get to ask whatever you wanna ask. Anything. Like no
holds barred. Okay,
no holds barred.
Good. Ha. Wow. Okay. Damn, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. If you could turn back the hands of time and have never been famous, would you do it?
No, he's gonna say no.
Oreo, dunk your craving.
Honest answer?
No.
You're a
Famous money, bro.
No.
I know, that's why it's generational. Danko.
No.
That's it, that's my bonus question. Do I
I now get to ask you a bonus question.
Damn, why is it tit for tat?
Would you remarry your ex-wife?
Never.
Damn, that's tough, boy. Yeah, that's tough.
Fool me once. Shame on
Me.
you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. So, no. Marrying as a man is like, yo, it's a big deal. You know what I mean?
Yes,
You
yes,
basically
yes.
save a woman from purgatory. Like, I mean, you know, her mother doesn't have to ask her if she's going to find a husband and all
Save
that.
a woman from purgatory, bro. What does purgatory mean, bro? I might have to add that onto the vocab list. You feel me? How the hell do you spell that? Purgatory. Purgatory. No, man. Purgatory. Purgatory. Is this the word?
Purgatory.
Yeah, I think it's the word. A state or place of persecution after death. The soul is cleansed. I don't think this is the one. I don't think this is the one.
Shame that comes with being a single woman. You know what I mean? We have to like prove yourself. I'm a single woman. I'm doing it. I'm at the gym by myself. Put the camera somewhere. No one's holding it. You know what I mean? So yeah, when you have to do that for someone, like it's a big risk because no one wants like a wife that will now be unfaithful to them or betray them and everything else. And also, when you dedicate yourself to being like a good husband, it's like, you know, you don't want a woman that left you for no real apparent reason. Like, you know what I mean? You can't be like, I don't know, you feel gaslit or stuff. Like, you know, someone created a crisis out of nothing. And yeah, I mean, that level of betrayal is something that you can never forget. You know what I mean? You introduce someone to your family, you plan your whole lives together, and then they basically put you on the front line for bankruptcy, because that's what bankrupts the most men. Divorce.
Damn, bro.
The greatest wealth, you know, destroyer is divorce.
I won't lie, bro. I think, well, let me say this. I'm not married, right? How can I say this? Look, I'm not married, right? My parents are married. But the way my parents were brought up is different from how I was brought up, how I would assume if I was to get married, the lady who I'd get married to was brought up. If I look at how my parents were brought up, right? My parents been married for like, what is it? 28 years now. 28 years, right? I don't think marriage in today's society has value. I don't think there's value in marriage in today's society. Compared to back then and today, marriage has... It's still a nice thing to have that ring on you. It's still a nice thing to like... It's like a social status. But like, if we're looking at the body of marriage, what it was meant to be, you feel me? What it was meant to actually represent, the benefits that come with being married, I feel like that's lost in today's age, bro. Like, if I look at the people that are getting married and divorced, I'll look at them like, damn, bro, I don't think you're never gonna last anyways, bro. Just looking at both of you guys, I don't feel like you guys are gonna last anyways. You get me? Even if you look at like these influencers that get married and they post all their stuff, and it's like, bro, y'all niggas are not gonna last, bro. Like, y'all niggas are just not gonna last. Cause like, I think the art of marriage, or the fundamentals as to what marriage is supposed to be, I feel like that's lost in today's day. We're not being taught these things. Niggas just, we think we're all supposed to get married. Like, it's just a thing that we all think about. Like, yeah, niggas supposed to get married. Like, no, bro. No. Like, no, dog. Think about it before you do it, bro. Like, nigga, don't just go off love, nigga, talking about someone, you love someone, bro. Understand what the fuck marriage is, bro. It's not just a commitment. It's not just signing a paper talking about some, you are my wife now, bro. There's elements to this thing where it's like, bro, even elements that I myself don't understand or would never know of because I'm not married. But it's like, nigga, I feel like that marriage just lost its value, bro. Like, for me, I don't know, bro. It's not something I really like look like, yo, bro, I can't wait to get married. Like, I really don't care. Like, at this point, the way I think about it is like, bro, what I'm more keen or leaning towards more is later in life is obviously having kids. But the marriage one is not really like a thought in my head, bro. Because of like the way society is built today compared to how our parents were brought up. I mean, like us, bro, it's not Man, look, bro, don't get me going, bro. Don't get me going, man. We'll talk about it another time, but don't get me
Especially when you're married and your wife keeps saying, you know, the greatest wealth destroyer is divorce. And then she divorces you. You know, so, yeah. No, I wouldn't. Mm-mm.
Sure.
Yeah, and plus, damn, there's so many fine women out there.
And this is how we wrap up the show. Do you want to cheers? This was a very lovely show. You're like really fun. Oh, you went now.
So, oh, damn, yes, sorry, yes.
Anyway, guys, please don't forget to like.
Hey, man, shout out to Nota, man. What's happening here? You guys are a sponsor. Man. Shout out to Nota, man. I hope your boys like the video, bro. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see your boys on the next one, man. Peace.